Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today I'm here to do a recap on the third trimester of the pregnancy. Not really a recap on this time because I'm actually still living it. The baby's still here in my belly, but I'm currently 38 weeks. So the baby's coming anytime now. And if she doesn't come naturally, I'm gonna be induced at exactly 39. So she's coming for sure in 1 week. So I decided to do this video already, so maybe I can try to post it before she's actually born. So that's why I'm here already to talk to you about this trimester that for a lot of people is the hardest one. For me, I still think the first one was harder than the third one, but I'm gonna tell everything about it right now, so come with me. Okay, so as I said, I'm currently in my 38th week. Baby's almost here. I'm so excited. I'm in that stage where I'm ready for her. I want her to come as soon as possible because I'm really anxious to meet her. Of course, I'm still a little scared. It's my first baby, so I don't know exactly what to expect, and I know labor is not easy, so I'm a little scared for that part of it, but I'm really happy that I'm gonna meet my baby soon, so I'm really excited for that part. And now I'm gonna talk to you about how the third trimester is going. I'm healed right now. Let me show you how my belly is exactly at this moment. So as you can see, my belly grew a lot. On the first trimester, it wasn't growing so fast, so I was like, oh my god, where's my belly? Where's this baby? And now she's definitely here. She's growing a lot. There's one thing that I never knew, that the size of the belly, like from here, from the top to the bottom, is usually supposed to be exactly the size of the weeks you are in centimeters. I never heard of that before I got pregnant, but then my doctor would always measure my belly and then he explained that to me. And my belly is exactly at that point, I'm gonna show you here, exactly at 38 right now, which is like awesome. I don't know how the body can be like that perfect. It's something so crazy for me. So far I gained around 20 pounds, I think maybe a little bit more than that, but I think around 20 on my last appointment or something like this, which is okay. And I think most of this weight is like on my belly and maybe on my breasts, because on the rest of my body I didn't really feel like any difference at all. So far I don't have any stretch marks, which is great, but I know from here until labor there's still time for me to get them, and I know some women also get it after the labor, so I can still have them. I can tell you guys later on the postpartum video or something like this, but so far I didn't get any stretch mark, and not because I was like super careful, because I wasn't. On the third trimester I was trying to put like creams or lotions or oils at least once a day. Actually, like the most that I did was once a day, but like I forget about it like a lot of days too. And up until the second trimester I never did it, so I wasn't like super careful, but still I was lucky, I guess. And what else about the symptoms? On the beginning of the third trimester, on the 7th month, everything was still like perfect. I was still in like the peace phase of the second trimester, a lot of energy. I didn't have like any pain, any problems at all. Everything was really good. When the 8th month started, was still really good. And then by like halfway on the 8th month, things started getting a little harder. I mean, because I've got way bigger. So it starts getting a little like more uncomfortable. Even though like I didn't have any back pain, which is great, or on my hips, because a lot of people warned me about that and I didn't really have that, so I guess I was lucky about that too. But I started having like a lot of pressure, pelvis pressure, which is completely normal. My doctor said it's normal, but that's definitely a little bit uncomfortable. Also, like to sleep is a little bit uncomfortable because you don't have much position, you know. Everybody that got pregnant already knows what I'm talking about, but nothing like too bad, like kinda. The worst part for me was actually not that, was the heartburn and acid reflux. Oh my god, that was so bad. It is so bad because I'm still suffering from those. It started out on the 8th month and it's still going on, and I have it after every single meal, and it's not for like a few minutes, it's like for hours. after every single meal. So it's been so hard for me to eat because I know that after I eat, I'm gonna suffer for that for like 2 hours or more, and it's not good. And it's especially bad at night because it seems like at night it gets stronger and it lasts longer. So even if I have dinner early, by the time I go to bed, if I lay down, like it's so bad, so I have to sit down in the bed for a long time until I feel ready to like actually sleep. And it's just sometimes during the night I wake up like with the reflux right there in my mouth, which is not pleasant at all. So that for me is like the worst part of it, because it kind of remember like the nausea feeling from the first trimester, which I hated. That's why my first trimester was the hardest one for me, because of the nausea I thought about on the video of the first trimester that's here on the channel as well. You can see as I talk, I get out of breath, which is also something about the pregnancy, but anyway, that doesn't bother me. But yeah, the heartburn and the acid reflux for me are the worst symptoms of the third trimester for sure. It's like the part that I can't wait to get rid of, and there's nothing that really helps me. Like at the beginning, when I had a little bit of heartburn on the first trimester, like I would get a thumb, and yeah, that would work and that would be okay. But now they don't work at all. I was having some milk to help a little bit. Now it's not helping anymore as well. So sometimes I get ice. It helps for like 2 minutes, but then after 2 minutes it's back. So it's not really helping. So yeah, that's not fun at all. But it's okay. I mean, I can't complain too much because I don't think I'm having like too many bad symptoms like a lot of people talk about on the third trimester. So I think I can handle that. It's not that bad at all. And I've been having for the last couple weeks some contractions, which is most likely Braxton Hicks, because they're not super painful at all. Actually, most of the time they're not even painful. I just feel like the tightening and they come and go. One of these days I actually thought I was going into labor because it lasted for hours, like almost 5 hours, having the contractions like every 10 minutes, for example. So I was like, okay, I think this is it. So I think I should start getting ready for when it's like 5 minutes apart, I go to the hospital. So I took a shower, I got ready, we put the stuff in the car. I did everything that I wanted to do before she comes, and then he wasn't getting like closer. So I was just like laying here waiting. And then after 5 hours just stopped. So I was like, okay. At that point I was already bummed by that, because I was like, at first I got scared. I was like, oh my god, I wasn't waiting for that this early. But after I got everything already, things in the car and all that, I was like, okay, I'm ready for that. Let's do it. Let's have this baby. But yeah, it wasn't time yet. So we're still waiting for her. But I don't know what you think by now, if she's gonna come earlier or if she's gonna wait for induction day. And I mentioned on the beginning of the video that I'm gonna be induced at 39 weeks, which is because my doctor said that that will be a little better for me because I'm 35 years old right now, and the chances of a stillbirth increases a little bit after you're 35, after 39 weeks. I don't even like to talk about it so much because like, no, that won't happen to me anyway. But if the doctor thinks it's safe to do it this way, I'm okay with that, even because I feel like I'm super ready to have my baby already. I'm so excited to meet her. So, well, in all the videos about the pregnancy, I've been mentioning about my acne, and I have makeup here, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm still having them. I actually found some cream that's helping me a little bit with that. So at the moment I don't have so many, but I definitely have like one in here, one in here, one in here by now. So yeah, I think at the moment I have 3, and I have a lot of spots because of the ones that I've been having for the past few weeks, because I've been having them during the whole pregnancy. So I'm hoping that after the delivery, after the baby's born, this is gonna go away, hopefully, because that's not cool at all. Oh, and of course about the labs, I did all the tests for the third trimester and they were all good, thank God. Everything's been going really smooth. The glucose one was really good. It was actually like almost like low, so like easy peasy. and all the tests, blood work, all that, everything good. GPS as well is good, is negative. And we did the ultrasound. Baby's super cute. I'm gonna show you guys her face. It's the cutest face. Oh my god, I can't wait to see her like live in person. She's here, right? But I can't wait to see her out of my belly, because the ultrasound I'm gonna put here, it's super cute, and she was super healthy. She's been measuring like perfect size in all the ultrasounds, like she's exactly on the average, let's say, which is something good for when you're pregnant. It's good to be average. So she's not tiny, she's not super big, so she's exactly on the perfect size. And that was a couple weeks ago, so hopefully she's still like in the perfect size right now, and a size easy for labor, a size that she's gonna be born healthy. That's the most important part, that she's born healthy. And that's it. I think I talked about everything. If you guys have any doubts or any questions or anything, just leave it here, then I'm gonna be glad to respond it to you. If you're still not subscribed to the channel, subscribe here, because I'm gonna have still a lot more videos, especially after she's born. I wanna show her to you guys. And that's it. Kisses, and see you soon.